Hold up.
What you finna ask me? So don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
Of them do, but it's like, look, so I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
God damn, Papa, not Papa. Hey, welcome to the Trill Academy podcast. This is now in session. We here rocking with one of the hottest artists in H-Town, Dan D, the hit maker. All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let us know.
Yes, I'm Dan D, the hit maker, one of the hottest artists in H-Town, east side of Houston, from Baytown, Texas. That's where I'm from. Yeah, okay.
Big B's.
Yeah, big B's.
Big
All
B's.
Right, we passed through, gotta go to the casino.
Hey,
Tell them where they can find you at.
find me find my music on all platforms, streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Straight jamming. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
You on Twitter too?
Give us your handle.
Yeah,
What's your handle?
Oh, Dan D, the Hitmaker, 281.
Right on. Dandy the Hitmaker
281
281.
code in Baytown.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the 281 for real?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just taking our stilo. You know, I just had to ask.
You don't know what's Donald Trump's thing too? What's it? He got his own social media. What's it called? Freedom something with
Oh,
it?
man.
Wait, it's like a Twitter or is it like a Instagram?
It's supposed to be like a Twitter, you know. They kicked him off Twitter, so.
Speaking
They
of
kicked
Donald
it,
Trump.
well, it's X now, right?
Yeah,
They
X.
kicked them off X.
Yeah, speaking
Well,
of Donald
people
Trump,
love
y'all.
X.
Mm-hmm.
That's our 47th president. How y'all feel
Woo!
about
Nah. The 47. Hey, man, hey, he won.
Yeah,
He won.
He did.
He won. He won. He won. All right, with that being said, though, before we get into that, go ahead, man. We're going to talk about what's hot in these streets. We're going to talk about what's hot in these
That's
streets.
what I'm
Man.
saying. He won, but who thought he wasn't?
Nah,
I was hoping it was a girl.
the black delegation.
So hot.
Drama is all you know.
No, first day what the fuck I said.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
The nigga just lied for no reason.
For Alex. Do y'all not know? He ain't paid
I'm a better looking person than Kamala. My beautiful Christians, I love you Christians. I'm a Christian. Sir, Chris Christie is not a fat pig. Elvis had a guitar. He had a lot. We love Elvis, right? But he had a guitar. I don't have a guitar. I'd like to congratulate the young woman who transitioned from a man into a boxer.
You can't walk across the street to get a loaf of bread. You get shot. You get mugged. You get raped.
You'll be saying, please, please, President, we don't want any more electricity. We can't stand it.
They thought I was rambling. I'm not rambling. If you look at Martin Luther King and you look at the picture of his crowd, my crowd, we actually had more people. White males way up. White males have gone through the roof.
Millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs.
You want to see a bird cemetery? Just go under a windmill. You see thousands of birds dead.
Eggs up 48%.
I actually had a positive inflation. It was a perfect number.
Cookies up 27%.
Nobody was killed on January 6th.
Look at what's going on. Butter up 31%. A tampon selling machine. I don't speak badly about somebody's physical disability, but he's got the biggest stomach I have ever seen. I swear.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
To that. I don't care about listen. I don't care about nothing he said. The statement of in 4 more years you're not gonna have to vote.
He did clear that up on a podcast.
What did he say?
He said that what he's saying is he's going to fix it up to where you won't have to worry about who's next coming up. That's what he said. That's why he cleared it up.
What's the details? And you don't have to worry about who's next.
Right.
He's gonna keep running.
He said whoever inherits is next is going to be so good that you won't have to even worry about voting anymore. Just don't even matter who you put in there. It's gonna be running so good that it don't even matter.
He gonna set it up so nice. The person who come after him is gonna be a cakewalk.
That's what
he's saying.
That's what he said.
That ain't what I heard. That is not what I heard. That man basically said he finna go back to, was it the Franklins, the Roosevelts, where they could run however many terms they want. That's what it sounded like to me. He finna get his boogie on. He finna get his boogie on till he pass away.
You said something very powerful, right? You said something very powerful, and I want to get everybody's take on that. You said before we went to the graphic, it said, how many of y'all thought he wasn't gonna win?
So I'm not gonna say I thought he wasn't gonna win. I just was hoping he didn't a lot. Like I was extremely disappointed, but I did think that they were gonna do something different this time. But this is America.
I don't think it's up to us. It's always up to the electoral college. And so
all them white men.
They make the final. But see, somebody made a comment and said it's not the every 4-year voting that matters. It's the every 2-year voting that matters, which I think is like
it's
the
local.
Congress, because those are the people who ultimately can knock
The
it.
judges,
You know,
the Congress. All
so
that,
that's
like,
what they were saying. But I honestly wasn't surprised. I came home on Tuesday. And I was asleep by like 6:37. I didn't have a watch party. I didn't go to the bar and watch. I went to sleep because I paid attention in history. You ain't got to tell me about America. If you know, you know.
Nah.
Quit playing with these folks.
Damn. I think the government got a hand in that.
Oh,
A big hand.
you feel like they just selecting?
Yeah, that's what they do. Select the government.
I seen a thing. I'm a big conspiracy theorist. I love conspiracies because nothing makes sense for real. They were saying everybody who's the president and going to be the president, are all those people are related in some kind of way.
I've heard the same.
I did hear
Where's
that.
the proof on that, man?
We didn't say we had proof, but we.
I didn't say we had proof.
Oh, we just podcasting. My bad. We just.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
We just
That's all,
podcasting.
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't really know who was gonna win, right?
Okay.
I didn't. But I can tell you how I knew when I knew they was gonna win, right? And it is at this exact moment I knew. When I started getting text messages from old black people that was saying, it don't matter who win. You know who is in charge? I said, oh, we taking the L. As soon as I heard that, don't matter who win, baby. You know who's really in charge. I say, oh, it must be an L coming. Anytime somebody old black texts you that, it's an L. You already know it's coming. L. Don't even worry about it, baby.
I don't know. I don't want to lie. It's a clip. I don't know if it's Kennedy, Gerald Ford, which president it is. He said it exactly how it could. I feel like it can. He said it would have to be a man president, a woman VP. He dies. She becomes president.
Yeah.
We had that. We had that.
But she didn't
Joe
win.
Biden is dead. Come on, man.
Yeah, pretty
Come
much.
on,
Pretty
Come
much.
on now.
That man is alive and breathing.
You
Don't
sure?
do that. If you wanted to do that, you could have at least took it back to. And he wasn't even dead, but the president, who wife kind of they said ran the country a little bit. She wasn't too easy on the eyes, but she did a lot of reform. I think it was.
To my Clinton?
No, it was
Because
it wasn't a Roosevelt. It wasn't. Was it? What was her
Nixon?
name? No,
Kennedy.
Reagan?
It was no. It was one of the cousins that ran. One of their wives, I think.
You talking about
Will-
none of
I
the
know
Bushes
Jay
in there,
Clinton
right?
talking about
But
Hillary
they
Clinton.
said because I think he had
I do.
polio or he was like bedridden or in a wheelchair. They say she ran. Is it Eleanor Roosevelt?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
I think
Oh,
they say she ran the country for a little bit.
All right, cool. Now we going history class. I ain't know.
Oh yeah,
ain't
but hey, fact check me because I love to be wrong. Because when you wrong, that opens the door for you to learn new information. So being wrong is never a bad thing. People take it in stride. With being wrong is a
She can
possibility.
speak for herself. She know
You
I
can learn
hate-
something new.
I hate to be wrong.
Hey man, while
That's
we
your
while we
ego.
on the subject,
My ego is-
Quincy,
yeah.
while we on the subject, Quincy, can you put those results up, man? Because I know y'all was bragging about how the black men wasn't voting and all this other stuff, man. So
They were
as you
voting. They
can
were
see-
just voting for Trump.
No, what that saying? Well, how much the percentage is
I
on
know,
black?
I'm
Nah.
joking.
I don't hear them joking.
Let us explain
What that
to
percentage
people,
look like? Nah, that non-college degree, that Trump, I don't know, it looking kind of,
Hey, listen.
that looking kind of wonky.
All I want to say is because people get so far removed from what's going on. That 18 to 29 category that voted, I really appreciate y'all
Very much.
I'm not big in politics.
They
for
did it
real,
because they seen
but
Sexy
it's
Red
the
and Megan Thee
fact.
Stallion.
It don't matter why they did it. I'm telling you guys from Toya's mouth. that 18 to 29 age range that voted, that is appreciated because when it's all said and done, this y'all America. Like, I'm not saying we don't still need to vote, but the older people set it up for us. The regime we under is not gonna be the regime they under. They need to vote.
This ain't damn America. I'm still here. I'm still here, player. Yeah,
Y'all always want to talk about the past. You have to know the past to know your future, but
Forget
the future is
I'm the
important.
future.
All right,
future.
Pluto. All right,
Forget
Pluto.
them kids. Forget them kids. I'm the
You wanna be
future.
Pluto?
Yeah, I'm the future. Yeah, I'm the future. Goddamn. I believe the
This
children
man
are
almost
future.
40,
Yeah.
his hairline receding, he got a bald spot. You ain't nobody future.
We
You
the
just
future.
David fucking
We the
Porter.
future, all right?
Ain't
We
that
the
what
future.
Eminem told him? You ain't the fucking future. You just David Porter. Come on, shout out to
Shout out to Eminem.
Shout out to Eminem and B-Rad.
He was down at the DNC. He was down at the DNC. Shout out to Eminem.
Yeah, but I
All right.
do appreciate the youngsters voting because, and I say that because I wholeheartedly say when I was 18 and I was 21 and I was not voting.
Gotcha.
I was not. So
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying. Either they know something we don't know. Their parents told them to do it. Whatever the reason, it is honorable because that is your right as a citizen, regardless.
Yeah.
Why we on this subject? Cause we'll get into why y'all think she lost. Because I know we gotta hold some type of accountability as to why she lost, man.
She lost because she's
I don't know. We're gonna get into that. I do want to get into something just a little more lighthearted. Did y'all hear about Dr. Phil?
No.
And why he said
Did somebody open?
he wasn't at the DNC and he was at the Republican thing? Because that was a big thing for people. People was trying to figure out why was Dr. Phil doing a speech at the Trump rally or whatever.
Right.
And he says it's because Kamala and their team never hit him back up. He said, I would deliver the same speech at Kamala's thing that I did at Trump's. And I'm like, bruh, that's weird. So you basing your vote because somebody didn't call you back?
I tell you what, Dr. Phil said this. He said, catch me outside. Trump them called him outside. That's where he went. That's it. That's all. It ain't that hard.
They all good friends.
And
They
I
all
didn't
good
know,
friends.
and I didn't know it's a website, first off. Don't get me started on my rant. I already feel some type of way about Google Maps. It's no way you can put in my name and go see if I voted or not. Something got to be fucking private. It's no way. You already got pictures of my house, my land. You the Google car passed by to taking pictures of my shit. Why you can go put in my name and see if I voted or
Oh,
not?
and we can see the
It's
color.
nothing
We can see the
fucking
color that you
private.
voted for too.
That's my business.
You can see the what?
Nah. Like it'll pull up like it'll be like either red or blue.
That
yeah.
is my business. Now, what if somebody come do me something because of who I voted for?
Nah, that ain't the funny part. The funny part is I'm in a group text and everybody, some dude looked up everybody's in the group text, sent it to him, and they said, some of y'all got some explaining.
So,
So y'all got
see,
some
that's what I'm saying,
explaining.
unnecessary beef. Like, come on, man. Listen, you should not be out here. This is a public service announcement. You should not be out here losing friends because of who they voted for. That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with your friendship. If they are not treating you a certain way or making you feel like a certain way, you could still continue that friendship. It's okay to agree to disagree.
Until 4 years.
4 years
Next
later, 4 years later.
To the next election, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, hey, don't lose good friendships over political views because a lot of people not even well informed.
Politics used to be like, hey man, you win some, you lose
They
some.
can't see who you voted
know.
for, but they can definitely see if it's red or blue.
Yeah. So
If you
again,
can't see
if
who I
you
vote
see it's
for,
red
but
or
if you
blue,
can
then
see
you
it's
know
red
who
or
to
blue.
vote
Yeah,
for.
that's basically
Yeah,
giving
know who
away.
they voted for.
Hey, is it me or
That's true.
the colors for the Republicans and Democrats been red or blue, or did they follow after the Crips and the Bloods? Or did the Crips and the Bloods
Which ones
follow-
came first? Which ones
That's what I'm
came
saying. Or
first?
did the Crips and the Bloods? We gonna Google that and we gonna tell y'all next show.
Yeah.
We gonna tell y'all next show.
You know?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I mean, technically, kind of staying on this subject. You were saying who thought she was gonna win, or who didn't think he was gonna lose. That kind of raises the question of our first topic. Do we have a problem with women leading? Period.
I mean, that's a good good
Yeah,
question.
I need you to find all the clips of me saying women never satisfied, and I don't think I would honestly let a woman lead me. I don't think I would. And I could take that back to even as far as like religion go. I don't too much care for women pastors. I'm old school that way. I like men pastors. Not saying a man can't lead you wrong, but I don't know.
It's just better if a man leads you wrong.
But if somebody
right, it's better if a man leads you wrong than a woman.
Because we like to dog y'all out anyway. If a woman lead us wrong, women supposed to solidarity. How I'm gonna have her back? I'm gonna be like, oh, that was just a misunderstanding. But if a man, we can get on y'all. Yeah, we knew he wasn't no good. Now listen to this. We knew he wasn't no good from the start. You voted for him. You picked him. It don't matter. I had a lapse in judgment.
Y'all thought them white women gonna stick with y'all. Y'all thought them white women said, nah, Trump, baby, Trump.
They stuck beside him.
Yeah.
I would never ask a pure blood to go against their own. That's offensive. We need to learn from them, and we need to stick together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If we stuck together, then we probably wouldn't even be in this predicament.
Nah, I probably still would be.
We probably still would be.
Yeah, probably still would be.
So I want to play devil's advocate.
Well,
do y'all think they gave us Obama then?
Nah, I think it's kind of like with the Trump thing, right? It's like, all right, because I heard them talking about that too on the interview. They were saying how they didn't charge Trump and put him in jail because they thought he would just go away, right? And I think that's kind of how Obama was, right? They was like, all right, that's cool. He black dude running further. Because a lot of black people didn't get on board till like he really just started going up. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm sure a lot of white people was like, oh, that's just cool. Like he ain't gonna do nothing. And then like it just kept going and going and going. Next thing you know, everybody voting for him. And it's like, all right.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that with Trump. Like they was like, oh, he just gonna lose. Don't worry about it. He just saying much stuff. Ain't no way they gonna vote for him.
But it was the same with Jesse Jackson when he voted was running for president back in the 80s or 90s, and nobody voted for him.
Yeah, Jesse ain't got it like Obama.
The thing about it is,
Jesse ain't got it like Obama.
It's key points to when you know something hot. Anytime we get a theme song, you know what we on as a black people. I can't speak for nobody else. When we heard my president is black, my Lambo is blue,
you knew it was a rap.
You
knew it was a rap, huh?
Listen. We like Dr. Seuss. Anything catchy.
Hold on, but
anything that rhyme, tic-tac-toe. We on it.
Shout out to Marquise for making a dance party with Beyonce.
Yeah, hey, Trump do got some bops now. Trump do got some bops, man. Trump got some bops.
Now, what I can say is, from what I have seen, Trump was running he was doing his rally. Kamala.
Put some respect now.
Was having summer jams. She was having summer jams.
She run Megan Thee Stallion on there. She was having free
concerts.
Cardi B.
She was having free concerts. I don't know if she didn't touch on a lot of
she did.
main topics.
She did. But those are the highlights. Those are the highlights. Unfortunately.
So is it her team didn't prepare her, or Trump was prepared better?
No, I think it is. Okay, that's why I said we got to make politics boring again. What Kamala was saying was
boring.
Yes, boring. Because what Kamala was giving y'all was, all right, this is how I want to do this. This is how we're gonna do this. What Trump gives you is a whole bunch of zingers, one-liners. Like it's like a comedy show with Trump. You know what I mean? So like, he's entertaining. So there's more to, when the media goes to look for clips, it's more to pull from Trump's thing. Because Trump gonna give you the whole, you won't have to vote again for 4 years. Kamala ain't saying nothing like that. We can't. What I'm gonna pull out of Kamala saying, oh, we want to set up this and legalize this. And I'm like, man, we heard that already. Man, give them what Trump said, and they gonna keep blasting it. So he has the charisma. There's no denying that. He has the it factor, kind of like Obama. Obama had the it factor, the charisma.
He was that guy.
But Obama was smart about it, right? That's the one difference. Obama was smart.
He had a law degree and stuff. Like that's what I said last show. What happened to our military vets and our people
we don't want that
with
no more.
law degrees? That's who was running for president. Yeah. Like those are the people. Then we have ex-actors and ex-entrepreneurs
and felons.
Yep.
And you know that is to be announced. TBA. You know what I'm saying?
They need to take cannot be a felon off of these job applications, because if you can have the #1 job in America and have 34 felonies.
Hey man, he
should be able
charged,
to go.
man,
You should be able to get you a good
job. They ain't lock him up yet, man. He charged, but they ain't lock him up yet, man.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't understand, cause even I don't know. I guess he set it up to where his people gonna have his back, because even like with Watergate, I just gave a little info for a little info. Now I gotta lose my job compared to what we have 20, 30, 40 years later.
The Fed said they gave y'all something. Now they said, look, y'all can either have Young Thug or Kamala. Y'all chose Young Thug.
We
so
chose Jeffrey. If you
y'all
say
choose,
that,
man.
we can go on to the next topic. And you know what? Because I sat on here the other day and said they free Thug, and I start screaming free Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Free Lucci. Lucci been sitting
get out
longer
in
than
January, though.
anybody.
He get out in January.
Okay, Ray from Summer Hill, my boy gonna be free.
Yeah.
You better get on that music when you come home, because we waiting, Ray.
Been waiting.
Yeah,
For real.
Oh, Ray.
from Summer Hill. Don't forget that boy.
So we're gonna kind of get on a little bit more serious topic right now.
Oh, well, you want to move into why y'all think she lost?
What's more serious than what we talking about?
We can talk about what. Well, I tell you what. We'll
Because it's
move on.
if
We'll
we
move
talk
on
about
to.
Trump, ain't nothing serious
No, we
about
ain't
that
gonna talk about
nigga.
Trump no more. We're gonna talk about the Kamala side now.
Okay.
Why do y'all think she lost?
Her name
Right?
is Kamala, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Kamala.
Yeah, let me Kamala. Let me start, because I don't want the black community on me.
Yeah.
Kamala, VP. Let's go and with some respect. VP,
Madam Vice President.
Madam Vice President Kamala
Harris.
All right.
What we
I just
speaking on?
kept hearing it in Trump voice. So I couldn't get it out of my head. VP Kamala Harris. Right?
Okay.
We'll talk about why do y'all think she lost? Like, was it timing? Was it Biden? What
So,
went into her losing?
Okay, a lot of people are asking the question, did Biden back her enough?
Hell no, he didn't.
He did not. He did not back her enough. He did not back her enough. But again, when I talked to a couple of people who decided that they were going to vote for Trump, they didn't have good reasons. Like, the stupidest reason I actually heard somebody say,
That
and
stimmy.
I don't want no.
That stimmy?
No, that's not even the stupidest reason.
I thought they was talking about that stimulus,
That's
because
not
everybody
even
was
the
like, when
stupidest-
Trump was in office, we got free money.
So we get another stimulus.
That's
To be a real American, you know, it's nothing free.
Yeah.
Stimulus
no,
free.
that's not-
Stimulus
Not
free.
even vaccines. It's
And
gonna
and
be
I
a
don't want
catch.
I don't want to offend this person, but yeah, it was stupid for this person to say the reason why they wouldn't vote for Kamala is because she's a woman.
Okay.
That was the stupidest shit. I was like, excuse me? Oh, yeah, because she's a woman. America's not ready for a woman president. And women, they can't control their emotions. So we don't need anybody who can't control their emotions
Wow.
and to be the commander in chief. I was like, wow. So you're talking about a woman not being able to control her emotions compared to Trump? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Like,
I didn't have a dog in the fight, so I'm not even.
no, that's crazy.
You were. Did you vote?
Yeah, I voted.
Okay.
Green Party all day.
Now,
They a little out there too.
Listen,
I
it is
mean,
what it is.
it was. I just felt like that was not a good reason, like, to say it's because she's a woman. Oh, I'm not voting for her because America's not ready for a woman president.
I identify as a white old man. You think I'm gonna let a? I can't say what I want to say 'cause it's real racist. But you think I'm gonna let a what she know what she is? You got to think about America, the origin of what this is. Quit playing, y'all.
What you think?
Delusional.
You think we gonna have a woman president in our lifetime?
I think we will eventually in the future.
And it's liable to be Hillary.
I hope she run again. I hope
And
she
it's
runs in 4
liable to
years.
be Hillary.
Y'all
Now,
think
as
so?
far as you saying
Well-
Biden not backing her, I feel he didn't, because everybody know we love a good trick play. You the president, she run on a VP ticket. Oh, you pass away. Give it to her. She got it. We got our first woman president. They'll say it didn't count, but hey, Gerald Ford shouldn't have count either. Cause he didn't even get elected. They just say, "Hey, put him here." The Nixon guy, what's that called when they get you out your job?
Impeached.
He got impeached and then Ford got it. So, hey, people get it without getting it for real. So he should have ran with her again. He should have.
I didn't know she was heavy on the politics. God damn, come on.
I paid in it's his.
I feel like I'm on the Daily Show, man. Come on, man.
I paid attention in history because history is his story. I like lies. I remember lies. It ain't nothing but a bunch of lies. Who can't remember a lie they told? You ain't a good liar. I'm an excellent liar. So when I hear a lie, I know what I'm working with. You ain't finna just piss on me and call it rain.
Beat on my back and tell me it's raining.
That's what I'm saying. He should have ran with her on the ticket, got out the way. You know what I'm saying? Got a COVID shot and croaked over or something. I don't know how he was
Biden
gonna
did put
do
that
it.
Trump hat on
And
at
then
one spot.
and give it to her. But I don't know. I think that was Carter.
What?
That the one I said, he basically said if we ever got a woman president, it will be on the basis of
they died
she on a ticket with a man.
He said that. That's been going around the internet.
Because a lot of people still have old standards in like those like core beliefs. Most men don't want a woman to run them, especially as far as the nation. Only woman gonna run a man most of the time is gonna be his wife, and that's only gonna be to a certain degree, and that's behind closed doors.
So why they feel like a woman can't run the country? A lot of women run their house. I mean, it was a dude. It's a viral post going around. What? Oh man. They ain't smashing. That's why. That's basically what she's basically saying.
He ain't doing his.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to VP,
they ain't touch the product, so they don't know what she capable of. Quit playing.
But to me,
y'all know that's part of y'all decision.
Because I know they threw around. I know
y'all
they
know
threw
that's
around.
a part of y'all decision.
What?
That's another topic.
That's another topic.
Because that's truly that is the reason why we run shit at home, because y'all be like.
I never thought that was the reason why. I just thought women were more organized. Why would that be the reason why?
Man, because y'all love pussy. What is you saying?
Whoa.
Love is a strong word. Obviously not. Obviously
Are
not.
you saying you don't love it?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, shut up.
All I'm saying is obviously
shut
not.
Up, then love is a strong word, but you actually love it.
Judging by what they voted for, obviously not.
Let me tell you something.
It must not been hitting too hard.
I know for a fact that runs the world and that runs the households, because I have done so much in my life. I ran my ex over with a car allegedly. I ran him over with a car allegedly. There is no reason why this man should steal to this day.
Nah, I think it just run niggas that need a place to stay. I don't know if it run the world.
I don't know if it run the world, dog.
I don't know if it run the world, dog.
The homosexuals, I said homosexual. I'm sorry. The hobo. I'm sorry.
Not the homosexuals.
To that community. The hobosexuals, meaning they homeless and they sex they way into somewhere to live.
Okay, yeah, but no, he wasn't homeless. I stayed with him.
So you was the hobosexual.
Call it what you want.
All right, she's a kept woman. We'll clean it up.
So we to make a long story short.
Tell you what.
To make a long story short,
I almost had a permanent house.
Biden didn't give her enough time. Right? Biden didn't give her enough support.
Yeah.
She was running off of maybe 2 or 3 months. Right? The Latinos and the white women wasn't so
right.
And Latinos is a broad word. People throw Latino out there like they just. A lot of Latinos ain't here for the people coming on board. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
Oh no,
a lot of them ain't here for it.
Because and you know what? I owe some people an apology because a Latino person told me about that.
When you was talking about them people getting the money.
Yeah,
they had to set you straight.
No. She told me about that, but then she turned around and said, but we don't really want half of our family who comes over here to come anyway. So
yeah, I mean it's not just Latino people that are coming across the border.
Right.
See, that's another thing I think Trump did get to people, right? And I heard somebody bring this up, and it's so true. The last person to run on hope was Obama. Everybody else that's been running for president, it's all been fear. Like, hey, if you don't vote for me, democracy is done. If you don't vote for me, people gonna come across the border and kill us. If you don't vote for me, you're gonna be broke. So it's all fear. And when the people do the most sporadic things, when they're afraid. And Trump tapped into people being afraid. He tapped into that.
What the SNL skit say
What?
before? Okay, Williams say before. Listen, to date, the SNL skit of Cat Williams is the funniest.
It's still GOAT.
He's like, it's still the go. But no, and that sucks for people to kind of react out of fear.
Yeah.
Because that's not really your free
It's an
will.
emotion too.
That's survival. Like that free will is different. Survival is different. So when you feel like you have a free will, you know, you can take time. You can be lax about it. You can feel comfortable in your decision. Fear is like I gotta make a decision.
But that's what
like
they put. That's the mode. That's the mode that they politics put us in. If you look at both sides were saying what? If I lose this run, that's it for democracy. That both sides were saying that democracy is over. If we let Trump win, democracy is over.
Let me tell you
and they were
the reason
saying
why
if Trump,
I say
if
democracy may be over right now, because that man is trying to become a dictator. He already said, "Oh, I just want to be a dictator just for one day, just to get the country."
Well, he did say one day.
Right.
He did say one day.
He wants to be a dictator. He wants to start dictatorship.
I'm with you on all that. I'm with you on all that. I feel like he shouldn't have become president. I feel like and it's not just because he's not qualified. It's because of the stuff he was saying.
Well,
we used to be a country.
If we're gonna stick to if we somehow overcome this and stick to our roots, the silver lining just might be that this it for him. So if we get 8, because it's 8 in skate.
Yeah.
He did 4. Somebody came in the middle. This is the last 4. Fingers crossed. If this is last 4, hopefully this will be the end of worrying about him. If he switch some stuff up and it don't be his last 4, I said it last time. You know what I'm saying? We have examples like the theater. We have examples like Dallas. Get back to y'all roots. You know what I'm saying? Get your John Wilkes Booth on. You know, I'm not saying to catch them in the opera like they did Lincoln. I ain't saying catch them in Dallas.
They already tried 3 times, dog. They already tried 3 times, dog.
On Gang Them, that was his people.
It's over, dog.
You see, I got this on. I've been watching this show. There's a bunch of like gangster people on the Dead Homies. Listen.
Bruh, it's funny you would say that, right?
On the Dead Homies,
it's funny you would say that. It's funny you would say that. I just realized that I probably can't talk to people that's not like maybe like 25 and up on the phone.
Why you say that?
Because this dude, I was at the gas station. I pumped my gas. I hear this dude on the other side. He talking on the phone. Every other word was, on my mama. You feel what I'm saying? On the Dead Homies. I'm like, bro, I don't feel what you say. I don't even know what the hell you saying at that point. Like, I'm like, bro, finish the story. I'm trying to get the story too.
You
I'm like,
understand what I'm saying? You dig that? You feel that? Yeah.
He's like, you feel that? You feel what? What are we feeling right now?
You picking up what I'm putting down. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
just
his
a bunch
fault.
of words.
It ain't his fault. Everything he says sound like cream cheese on a bagel. Some people just got it like that. If you got that rap Mac, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
why nothing being said?
It don't matter. A lot of people say a whole bunch of nothing but say a lot at the same time.
that's true.
It's all about how you decipher that information. It wasn't for your ears, Playboy. You ear hustling from the other side of the pump.
Well, excuse me. Well, excuse me.
I ain't say, mind your business.
Shit.
And that's what I did.
So loud. Take them off speakerphone.
And that's what I did. Oh, listen, now that's another side, boy. The speakerphone people need to be off with their head, because there's no way I want to hear you talk to people on speaker. The other sidebar to that is, as I have gotten older, I talk to everybody on speaker.
Damn.
Me too. I talk to
Everybody hear your
If I don't
business.
talk on
I be by myself.
Nah, she be by
No.
my head.
But what I did learn is I talk to everybody on speaker, because one good day I got out the car. I didn't know that car phone be so fucking loud. Them people hear everything you saying. That's why I start talking on speaker for real. I got a disclaimer. Man, I got out that car and I don't know who it was. They were just talking. I say, ain't no way. It's like through the parking lot. I got out the car to go to the trunk or something. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I can hear her. Outside the car. Yeah, I was on speaker ever since.
You done with that?
I was done with that.
I'm done with that.
They listening anyway, so yeah.
Well, Trump does have, I think he can put in 2 more Supreme Court judges. And the only way I think we probably get him out, dog, is women don't run this time. No, no women run against him, and we'll be able to get him out, man. I'm just look, man. He 2-0 against women candidates, man. He 2-0, man. He 2-0, man.
Unless he
He
revises
2-0. He got 2 blowouts on the record.
No,
right? 2 blowouts,
what
man.
people don't realize
What?
is, I think the the main threat, I think with him is, like, I guess it's he makes a decision, but Congress and Senate has to approve it. He didn't pack that bitch out with his people.
Yeah.
So who finna deny what he's
They
saying?
won the House.
It's just, but
So that's what I'm saying.
but no, but hold
So
on,
nobody's
hold on.
gonna
Now the
kick
Democrats
back.
won the House, right? Why the fuck they couldn't get shit done?
This is my, and that was my
They
thing. That is exactly
they
my-
reject everything they push through there.
So listen.
So it should be the same with him,
no,
right?
because
No.
Senate is
All
over
right.
House.
Listen.
No, Senate is over
over-
House. So if
on
Senate
then,
got
come on
it,
then.
if
No,
Senate
listen.
got it, Senate
House
got it.
was Democrat. Senate was Republican.
Okay.
So that's why everything that he
So
wanted
we was
to
hustling
happen,
backwards the whole time. Bitch, you telling me?
Basically,
So
everything
we voted. We didn't vote enough Democrats in the Senate. We was
Once,
hustling
like
backwards.
I said,
No, for real,
it's
for real.
not
That's
the
literally what
4-year
happened.
election. It's the
the
2-year.
Was your boy Cruz out or what?
No, he won.
Oh, Ted Cruz, yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
He
did?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I
Taco
wanted.
Ted?
Yeah,
Taco
he beat
Ted.
Colin
Shout
Ray
out to Taco
already.
Ted, man.
Yep.
Hey, man, Cancun ain't missed the boy. Shout out to Taco Ted, man. Hey, he do look like somebody you can hang out with, though, man. Dos Margaritas on Cruise,
Cap,
baby.
Taco
listen,
Yeah,
let me tell you
Dos
something.
Margaritas on Cruise,
If you
man.
have
Let me just
never
say this.
heard,
Let me just say this.
if you have never heard the slogan, Texas take care of Texas, that just means Texas got money to do what the fuck they want to do. Don't let them people play with y'all.
So we got Wheels still, and we still got Ted Cruz. What?
We do.
All right, just make sure.
Y'all
Too
quit talking about
fast,
how
too
we-
furious.
Cause he used
got
to walk. He used to
He
walk.
used to walk. That's good. Used to and is 2 different things.
Man, listen. But on the cool, and
Wheels
I'm gonna
up.
just say this. And I don't know if people gonna be upset. I voted Democrat for a lot of things, but some stuff I voted Republican.
Was it for Ted?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay,
Wasn't
let's make
for him.
sure. Let's make sure.
Now,
Okay,
and this
sure.
is the reason why. There's a difference in being straight Democrat or Democrat bipartisan
Yeah.
or straight Republican.
I mean, you should hear
or
both
Republican
sides.
bipartisan because there are some things that I agree with that the Republicans say because I don't believe that boys and girls should share the same restroom. I don't believe that a man should be able to decide that he identifies as a woman and go in the same restroom as my niece.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I don't believe that boys should be able to compete in girls' sports.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I don't believe that hard criminals who have like the man who was able to go to the women's prison because he said he identified as a woman, but he still had a penis, and then he ended up raping 2 women.
Oh, it was one. He went to a female. She went to a female prison. It got by 6 of them pregnant. Now they like, oh, you got to get out of here.
No.
Well, you don't think the natural anatomy of things? He ain't got no
But
estrogen.
I don't
he
think
ain't
that's
got,
the Democratic
like-
way, though, right? Are we saying Democrats
this
are
is-
voting
there were
for?
Democratic judges who did that, who released these people or approved for these.
But I could have sworn that was in the law
For these
already,
things
though.
to happen.
I could have sworn that was in the law already, though. It's just more popular under Harris. When Trump was in, the whole
This actually
approval.
happened before.
But I
this
think
actually
it's
happened.
I think it's pick and chooses in his states because
Yeah.
I know a girl. She identifies as a girl, and when she got her case, they sent her ass to jail with them men.
That's the way.
But that's the she say she was having it her way, you know.
I bet.
Like she was having it her way.
But
I
that's
think
what
we're
I'm
missing
saying.
out on
So
golden
it's some
opportunity
stuff
anyway.
I don't.
The Trans
necessarily
Olympics
agree
will
with.
be dope. I think we missing our grand opportunity.
The what?
The Trans Olympics gonna be dope.
No,
That'd be, nah, we gotta do the TNBA.
I think because
Trans
nobody,
Basketball
I think
Association,
because
the
people
TVA.
not gonna really watch it like they should. That's
What
why
you
they
mean?
intermingle and mix.
We gonna watch that Trans.
People don't watch the WNBA.
I'm gonna watch that Trans
They
Olympics.
go watch the
Yeah.
So what you saying is you would watch men?
Yeah, but it'll
But
be a
won't
certain
watch the
flair to it
women,
now.
Yeah.
So you telling me
it'll be a certain flair to it now.
skip
Alright?
all the other sports.
Sparklers going in. It'll be
Right.
nice.
Straight in the trend.
It'll
No.
be nice.
Skip all the other sports. What
What?
you gonna do when it's time for them to get on them balance beams and do Olympics in them one pieces?
I guess I had to do the same thing I
Boy,
do
you
watching
see a
the
hairy
men.
ball, you
Look
gonna
away.
lose your,
Look
boy, you
Look
see a
away.
ball slip out that little torch, you gonna
Hey,
lose.
I ain't gonna talk to you though. It ain't gonna matter once they put on that blue, red, and white. Then the USA, baby. Whatever. Hey, as long as we beat Russia and China, hey, do your thing. Do your
gonna lie.
thing with the rouge on and the man. Get them. Get them. All right? It's for America.
I'm like that
It's
too.
for
I
America.
always go for the home team. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, we ain't
all
gonna care.
American.
We ain't gonna care.
Shit.
If the Trans Olympics and these other countries in it, we ain't gonna care. It's for America. We taking that gold regardless.
Listen,
Alright?
if it's gonna,
regardless.
this is my disclaimer. I tell you what, if it entertains me, like the break dancing did in the Olympics, I'm here for it.
Man, shout out to your girl. She retired, man. She retired, man.
She had a
She
whole
hung them
nother
up.
job. Mention that.
Oh,
boy.
Ray Gun. You ever seen the lady in the
She had a
Olympics?
whole
I
The
didn't see
break
the
dancing?
I didn't see. Well, I saw a little bit of it. But I didn't
Man,
see
you
it.
gotta see it, man.
It's crazy. It's a
the hottest break dancer in the Olympics. The hottest break dancer in the Olympics has retired, man. Has retired.
Wow.
Man. God,
So breakdancing is a sport now.
it was for 1 year. They said
And
they done. They done. They say they ain't doing it no more.
Yeah, they need that. Do away with that shit.
Right, right.
No, this is the messed up part. It's coming to LA in 4 years.
Oh, man.
And they deal with the breakdance. That's the perfect place to have it.
They pop locking more on the West Coast.
Yeah. You got a point there.
So
You got a point
Hey.
there.
Well, let's move into our next topic, y'all.
Well, let's get
I
into
feel
these
like
women's
we've been-
rights. You want to
Yeah.
get into these women's rights?
We've been talking about, yes, let's talk about
Okay.
women's rights.
Well, let's get into these women's rights. Hey, could you give us the first clip of the lady that had the miscarriage? Yes, Texas woman dies after delayed miscarriage treatment under state's restrictive abortion law and reports fine. Okay, so we done with it, Quincy. So, that though, man, I did some research. Like I told you before, I did some research earlier.
It was on the doctor.
And yes, that was not the case. Now, that's why you got to watch clickbait. Because it'll get you enraged and you'll start being like, hey. And I'm not saying the law shouldn't be in effect. Nah,
Because they're only scared because of this law.
Yeah, 'cause
They
of the
don't
Roe
wanna
versus Wade.
lose their licenses.
yes.
right, right.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They don't want to lose their licenses. They don't want to be in trouble. It's crazy for somebody to be afraid
You
to
don't hop
give
across here.
proper medical care. So, and me personally, I can actually speak on that. It happened to me, so I'm just. That was like my biggest thing as far as voting for Harris.
Mhm.
That was my biggest thing. Don't tell me what to do with my body. And while I don't even believe in abortion, me personally, if I got pregnant and it was a healthy pregnancy, regardless of what the situation was or the circumstance, I'm gonna have my baby.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have mine. However, if it's risking my life, I have another child to live for, and you're gonna risk my life for what? Why do
You sound selfish, friend. Have you ever thought about the fact that you hoes out of control and y'all need order? Somebody needs to tell y'all what to do with y'all body. It's just trying to bring order to these great American states. Y'all don't listen. Y'all hard-headed. Somebody needs to tell y'all what to do. Y'all don't listen to y'all mama. Y'all don't listen to y'all men. Listen to the government. They will not lead us wrong.
Listen, I don't need no man to tell me what to do with my body.
Why not? You wouldn't be pregnant without a man. Give him his credit.
I actually
Okay,
could
look.
be pregnant without a man.
Go ahead.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
You sticking with Jazz?
Yeah.
You sticking with Jazz? All right, I'm gonna say that. People should have control over their body. That's
their own
number one.
bodies.
But we don't live in that type of life right now. We're not living that way. So what I propose is, if we're gonna go barbaric with the births, then we should go barbaric with everything, right? So if a dude
No more birth control?
no.
Oh.
If a dude rapes a woman, right? And she gets pregnant. Cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
She
go.
gets to cut it off. Or one,
I
the
guess,
victims get to line
yeah.
up. If he got multiple victims, everybody get to cut off an inch.
I like that.
But we live in a world where men are united, so that ain't gonna never. They ain't gonna never
Well,
vote that
I
into
also-
law.
well, if
They ain't
you're
gonna
right.
never vote that into
You're
law
absolutely
over
right.
their
Let's
dead
be fair.
body. They ain't
Let's be
gonna.
fair across the
Texas.
board. And
Especially in
if
Texas.
a man gets a woman
Well,
pregnant,
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. We have to have I'm with it, doing it, but we have to have substantial evidence. This can't be no he say, she say. Because if you chop your dick off and then they find out later on the lady was lying, there's going to be some problems. We're going to have some problems. Okay?
No, we gonna keep it just like they did Lorena Bobbitt's husband. They'll sew it back on.
there you go. However, I do agree with what you said, Lonzo. There should be harsher punishment.
Yeah, it should be
for
harsher
people
punishment.
who
If we're
do
going to go
that.
hard on the women, we
Including
need to go. We
deadbeat
make it
dads,
fair.
though.
Huh? What happened?
Including deadbeat dads. If
What?
if
Wait
you
a minute.
make
Hold on.
if you make a baby, if you sleep with a girl unprotected,
Uh-huh.
knowing that you could possibly get her pregnant and
Uh-huh.
she can't get no abortion,
Uh-huh. But what if
And
the
you-
deadbeat daddy takes you and say, hey, man, I'm not ready to be a father. And you say, I'm keeping it anyway. Now,
we
hold
didn't
on now.
say that. I said
Yeah.
if they cannot get an abortion.
Okay,
you
well,
know,
I'm just saying, because a
you
lot of
know she
women
can't
say
get an
that. A
abortion.
lot of
This
women
is
do
what
that.
I'm
They say
saying.
he a deadbeat dad, but the dude
this
told
is
you he
what
didn't want to be a
I
father.
am saying.
Yes.
At this point, it ain't no, oh, she can say, I'm keeping it anyway, because she ain't got no choice. She has no choice. If it is a viable pregnancy, she has no choice. Regardless if she don't want.
You know her choices? No, you know her choices
What?
real talk? Dude pay for the flight. The fly to the city where they do it.
To Missouri. But they're trying to make it. They're trying to make it where that is a national law, like not just on a state level. That's crazy.
No, but he look. I gotta say what Trump said. Trump said it should be up to the states. He did say that. He said it should be up to the states. And I hate that you're making me defend this guy.
In Project
He did say
2025,
that.
it don't say that. Huh?
That's not about Trump. You already said that too. I'm just saying. I gotta get both sides of the story now. I gotta get both sides of the story. What you got?
Yeah.
Just take care of them. Be responsible.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
Strap up.
Yeah, strap up.
Always.
But if she still
Man, we need Lil Wayne back, man.
But if she still falls pregnant,
Man.
take care of your child.
yeah.
And if a man decides that he's not taking care of a child, knowing that he got this woman pregnant, I say he should be castrated.
That's a little harsh.
He should be made. He should be made.
I was down with the raping part, but
or
you
give
a
him
little too hard.
or
now.
give him a
You a
give
little
him
too
a
hard.
what is it called?
Come on, yeah.
No, don't castrate him. I'm sorry. Don't castrate him. Give him an involuntary vasectomy. Give him an involuntary vasectomy.
I think he would like that.
No.
I think he would like that. He didn't want no babies. Obviously, I think that would be a win-win.
No.
Yeah.
No, just because he made a you know how many motherfuckers sleep with the side bitch and don't really want the baby?
Yeah, we waiting on one of these politicians to do that so Roe vs. Wade can give it. We waiting on. Because I'm telling you right now, you know what it is though? These black dudes need to start sleeping with hierarchy white women.
Yeah.
Roe v. Wade will be up tomorrow.
Nah,
all right? A black dude impregnate Trump daughter. Boy, Roe v. Wade come back tomorrow. Hey, bruh. Nah, not on my watch, pal.
If Trump impregnate somebody, shit.
Not on my watch. Nah, Trump got a side chick.
Yeah, he does.
Shout out to Trump.
He
bro.
got a few side chicks.
Hey, he gonna be first president with such. Hey,
Man,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
man.
This president is about to be off the chain.
You ain't lying.
Melania look like she don't want to do this no more. Trump pulled up to the polls with a
first
different
woman.
girl with
She
some
the first
shades
woman.
on. Hey.
She used to be a porn star.
Yes. Shout out. Hey, man.
Oh, you know.
Now I'm starting to see why more dudes vote for Trump. Dudes are seeing their life in Trump. He balling.
Vasectomies for
He
all
in
men
control.
to take care of their children.
a
He
little harsh.
balling. He
That's a
in
little too
control.
I disagree with you on that, but
Involuntary vasectomy. If
Hey
you don't
man,
wanna
I
take care of
still
your
think VP should have won, but I'm just saying on lifestyle, Trump is winning. Lifestyle,
Oh wow.
lifestyle,
kids.
balling.
You aspire to be a fuckboy just like
Hey,
Wow.
balling. All right, he balling.
comedian.
Yeah, he got a couple. He keep a couple of them things. He's saying whatever he want to. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
He got shot.
He got shot. Many men. You know
People
what I mean?
not- people-
Boy got the charges. Yeah, he in the charges. He
People
fighting for the
not
charges in
taking
court.
it-
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
People are not taking in account that when it's all said and done, Trump is speaking like the rich man he is.
That's it.
Rich
White
man.
man he is.
I think we even passed that. I think we even passed
We
that.
talking about
Like Trump got a different thing.
misogyny
Yeah.
and
I want to
money.
be rich, right?
Yeah.
He's speaking like
come on,
the
man.
rich man he is. There's no
Nah,
way
I
around
think
it.
it's above that Trump because like people was talking about the white privilege thing. I think Trump passed that, bro.
Yeah, but
I think he passed that, bro.
but
Because white
he
privilege can
got
only
to
get you
that
so
point
far.
because of-
It can only get you so far. Oh, there's plenty of white people that been to jail. There's plenty of white people that got locked up on fair charges. Don't act like it ain't.
It do only get you so far.
It
'cause
only
I
get
hate-
you so far.
I hate to see a white.
Trump is
I
going
hate to see a
above.
person waste their white skin.
Trump
I
get
Stop
locked
making
up.
that face like you ain't never seen white people get locked up for racketeering, RICO charges, all that.
Yeah, but they don't
Where you
get
think the
locked up for
organized crime
bullshit
thing come
charges
from?
like we do.
No. Where you think the organized
and
crime
it's
thing
still-
come
it's
from?
crazy that you
That's
just said that
mafia
because
stuff.
Guess what?
That white
That's
people.
still white privilege. Because
Yes.
they'll sit up here. Oh, yeah, he'll go to jail for that shit. But a black man gonna get twice the time he gonna get.
Oh no. The mafia dudes was getting time, dog. No, don't get it twisted. The mafia guys was getting time, dog. That ain't the thing. When the feds coming to get you, they give you that time.
Again.
The feds are giving you time.
Let
You talking
a
about
black man and a white man
state?
commit the same
No, you talking
crime.
about state?
Let a black man and a white man commit the exact same
Obviously
crime.
not.
Speaking of crime,
Young Thug out here, ain't he?
shout out to
All
Jeffrey.
right,
He
then.
beat a Rico.
Young Thug
Hey,
is out here,
man,
ain't he?
I'm not
Times have
okaying anything that could have happened, anything that he might allegedly be guilty of.
'Cause he didn't do it.
But he beat a Rico. Hey, shout out to Jeffrey.
Oh man, it's hard being black sometimes, man.
You ain't lying.
It is. What's so hard about it?
The hard part is we gotta like we really have to love people even when they do wrong.
Yeah.
And just like be like, hey man, as long as he home.
If all of
Fuck
us,
all the people that
if
died,
all of-
whatever.
You know what we need in the black
Well, he
community.
wasn't killing the
What's
innocent.
You know what we need
How
in the
we
black
know?
community? We need Joe Clark. If all of us had to go through,
Huh?
Smoke crack, don't you?
If all of us had to go through Lean on Me, we'll be a better people. Joe Clark wasn't playing that. He said, y'all gonna come, y'all gonna learn, or y'all gonna get y'all ass shot. It wasn't no in between. He put locks on the school doors. He said, you're here for one purpose only.
One purpose.
Nah, we need more people like Trey the Truth, man. We need more people like Trey the Truth.
We don't need
man.
Trey to shoot. No,
No,
we don't. dude.
Trey a
No,
great
man.
guy, man. What's wrong with Trey?
After he did a zero.
Oh,
I was about to say
Yeah, we don't
Trey
need
is
that.
a.
man, nah, don't you start slandering Trey.
Don't-
Trey
yeah,
do
don't
everything.
do that.
Trey go out in the floods.
I love
Trey,
he do have
Trey
to
help
do
out.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey, come
I
on,
love
man.
the stuff that he
What he
does
did to
for the
Zero.
community. I
Zero
do.
ran up on him.
I mean, he ain't got to jump the man. He fought him one on one.
I ain't see no jumping.
Oh, you wrong.
Listen, I don't care how that went down because I still listen to Gorilla Mob. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie to y'all.
And Zero say it's just him and one deep.
She
I mean,
from
what
the
we
south
supposed
side.
to do?
You from the south side?
She north side.
I'm not
Oh, you know?
sorry.
Oh, okay.
But I
Heavy.
just,
Yeah, y'all-
but I'm Houston.
So Houston. Period.
Hey man, let's move on to somebody that we probably should have Roe v. versus Wade for. You know what I'm saying? Can you play that one clip of that lady that auctioning off her baby?
On 13, Micah joins us live at the jail where the birth mother is facing charges tonight. Micah?
Gina and Eric, it might seem unconventional to connect with a pregnant woman on Facebook who's looking for adoptive parents for her unborn child. But Wendy Williams tells me that she herself was adopted and she's eager to adopt another child and give them the opportunity that she got. One thing that she said that stuck out to me is that she respected Juniper Bryson for trying to give her child a better life than she could provide him. But then things changed.
She led us on to believe that we were chosen.
Wendy Williams and her husband were one of many families, according to court records, hopeful to be the parents of this beautiful baby boy born on September 24th. She started getting messages on Facebook from people saying Bryson was trying to sell the baby.
Hey, what is this? You know, a lot of people are sending me these screenshots. What is going on? And at that very moment, she requested that the nurse remove me from the room.
Williams had already named the baby and signed legal documents, but Bryson took it all back. After finding out what she did, Williams contacted CPS and police were called. Investigators obtained conversations with at least 7 people on social media where they say Bryson was asking for money in exchange for the baby. including this one where she says, quote, "I'd ask for a minimum of $150 up front."
$150 for the baby. $150 for the baby.
She must be an addict.
She is.
Okay,
No,
that's
you
it.
know
So the
damn
baby
No
was
matter what
tested.
she is, pick your vice. I
know
can't
she-
get an abortion. I gotta have a baby. I had a little motherfucker and I want to sell it. That's my prerogative. What you pick one? Y'all making people have babies so they having kids they don't want. And this
150
is
though?
what they gonna end up
150
doing.
though?
It don't matter.
That
was her
150
child.
though?
150
That
though?
was her child. You gonna tell me what to do with my baby in my stomach and once it come out? Hell no. That girl wants to sell her baby. That was her prerogative.
That lady was
Now,
there. That
granted,
lady was there to get the baby. She was gonna adopt the baby, and then she tried to do a sign deal to sell the baby for
in
$150.
surrogacy and stuff like that, people are compensated. People you get the baby and they give people 40,000, 60,000. She was looking for her compensation.
She trying to
Why
hit a
are
lick.
y'all
She trying to
mad?
hit a lick.
Because
That's
she
what
trying
it is.
that lady is trying to make a way out of no way and y'all judging her.
That lady was trying to get
That
$150 for
lady
some more
trying to
drugs,
make a
man.
way out of no
That
way
lady
and
was trying to
you
get high
judging
again,
her.
man.
Now,
She was trying to get high again,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you what was wrong about the situation.
She was trying to get high
I'm
again.
gonna tell you what was wrong about
The
the
baby
situation.
had drugs in the system too, just so
No.
y'all know.
I just wanted
Oh, the
whoever
baby
the-
was born in a Mexican.
I just want people to know this
Ready.
is what was wrong
An
with that
American.
whole situation.
He wasn't American. He was a
After she
Mexican.
spent that
Mexican.
150, she was gonna be back. That's the only problem I had with y'all. Y'all was getting hoodwinked. It wasn't gonna
You
stop
better
at
believe it.
150 because 150 would have turned
Monthly
into
payments on the baby.
150 would have turned into y'all kidnapped her baby. Now y'all in jail. I'm just saying. But hey, listen, that's why once again everybody shouldn't be able to have kids.
Yep.
This the other part though, bruh. What the hell is up with these people now? What? Who would think it's smart to post that you selling your baby on Facebook? Where is these criminals coming from these days? I think it'd be okay
I
to
want
sell
you
my baby on
understand- listen to
Facebook
what
in
she
Marketplace
said.
where they sell
Right.
the fridges and cars.
No, you said where are these criminals from? People are not criminals. People are not even organized enough to be real criminals. People are doing stuff, and after they do it, they finding out it's illegal. That's what's happening. People are not criminals. They not
But you
career
gotta be
criminals.
slow.
People are doing what they feel is their right because we got all this freedom, so they think. And then when people say, well, you have freedom up until this point, and then in that very fine print where you got to pull out your magnifying glass, that's where they getting their ass at.
Yeah.
Quit thinking you can do what you
But what
want to do.
part of the game is this? Why would you think you could do that?
Let me cash app you
It
150.
probably was her John baby. It probably was a baby she conceived after they got high together. She don't know where that baby come from. Why
But
she
who-
gotta
but who
keep
gonna
it?
go on
Why she
Marketplace?
gotta keep it?
I'm not saying she.
They
No, the
buy
lady was
everything
there.
else on
The lady and the husband was there to
Whoever the
adopt the
highest
baby.
bidder, I don't
You
care.
say
You
CPS?
you don't have
Come
enough.
pick up the baby.
She
You
did call
wanna-
CPS. That's how the lady got arrested.
You want to adopt the baby out of love, and these people got $250 in a food stamp card. What you think I'm gonna do? Ain't nobody love me. The cycle not gonna stop. Give me that money and that food stamp card. You get the baby.
Damn.
Hey, it is what people out here trying to survive. That's all I got from that story. I ain't saying she was right. I ain't saying she was wrong.
She trying to get high.
But
She trying to get high.
She was trying to
Got
survive.
nothing to do with surviving.
And if you have ever been around an addict, at some point when they get so far gone, they actually do need the drugs to survive.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Now that baby gonna need them too. the
The
baby was
hospital
born
gonna
there.
handle that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
give them
but
a little bit till they wing them off.
I know, but
But
come on now.
They have to.
No,
They have
she's
to.
right because I have a family member like that. She took drugs to the point where she had a stroke, and she took them so much to the point where she had a stroke when she tried to stop. Like her body needed
body
it.
beat her ass
body
up.
wore her ass out. She had a stroke. Like,
Damn.
yeah. So
All right, well, before we get out of here tonight, we still need to talk about police brutality. All right. We did get a dub, though. We did get a dub. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, with Breonna Taylor, the guy being convicted. Can you roll that footage for us real quick?
In the federal trial of a former police detective involved in a botched raid that ended in the death of Breonna Taylor in Louisville, Kentucky. ABC's Jay O'Brien is covering this for us. And Jay, the jury had been deadlocked, but they managed to work through that.
That's right, Janae. Good morning. That jury deliberating into the night over the course of 3 days, reaching that partial guilty verdict, and Breonna Taylor's family emotional as that verdict was read in court. Overnight, the family and friends of Breonna Taylor speaking out after an ex-Louisville, Kentucky police officer was found guilty of violating Taylor's civil rights during a police raid of her apartment in 2020.
Until you know what it feels like to watch your child be killed for 1,694 days and nobody hold anybody accountable, I don't think anybody could understand what that feels like unless you knee deep in it.
The jury finding former Louisville police officer Brett Hankinson guilty of using excessive force during the raid on Taylor's home, firing 10 shots through Taylor's apartment. But that same federal jury acquitting Hankinson earlier in the evening of violating the civil rights of 3 of Taylor's neighbors who were in nearby apartments during the 2020 raid. This case a retrial after the judge declared a mistrial last year, and it comes after a 2022 state trial where Hankinson was acquitted of multiple.
Shoot from the waist down. You hit an artery and a person will bleed out. Watch them bullets, man.
Yeah. You did bring up something good though. You said civil, right? And what's the definition of civil? Because you have civil court.
Civil is actually,
it's short for civilian, right?
Civil is actually like a financial loss, not even.
But I know, but when you talk about civil rights, they always look at black people.
Right.
Yeah. But like those it's funny because we need civil rights. Like, that's how bad it is. Like we need rights because you won't treat us right. Like we need stuff put into law just so you can treat us like the American citizens that we are.
Who said we was American citizens?
We are American citizens.
And that's another thing that's another problem that I have with Biden right now is because, like you said,
man,
the
Biden
House
ain't
did
even
have
alive,
the,
man.
you know what I'm saying? The House did.
Biden ain't even alive.
Democrats had the House, and
that's
the
a
way
stunt
Trump,
double, man.
He got like 60 days, and he good for the rest of his life.
That's what
that's
another
a
thing.
stunt
So
double,
Trump is definitely stupid. He's definitely a bully. He's definitely all the things, right? But one thing he is, when he said he wanted something to happen, it happened. Like he didn't give a fuck if they didn't do what he wanted them to do, he fired them and got their ass out of there and replaced them. Because he was like, fuck it, this don't happen because I want it to happen.
I like for people to have unity. If he free everybody who went to jail for storming that Capitol, he taking up for his people. Because he sent them on that mission.
Yeah.
And then they got locked up.
We're going to see. What you got?
Trump going to get locked up. I mean.
You think so?
I mean, if he does,
he ain't gonna get locked up. He gonna be on probation though. He gonna be the first president with probation officer.
If they lock him up or he get probation and they leave the State of the Union to that young boy, that's on his ticket.
Oh, Lee, that's even worse.
To my Vance,
that's even worse.
Y'all do what you will with that information.
JD said he was inspired by Boys in the Hood. Just let y'all know. Yes, that's what he said. He was inspired by Boys in the Hood.
What did that movie inspire him?
Well, you gotta think about this part, right? And this is the part that don't get brought up a lot, and this is why Martin Luther King was murdered. White, rural people have a lot of the same experiences as black hood people. They do, right? And they know that. And if white people was to ever, poor white people was to ever unite with poor black people, then we'd have more power. But poor white people, they put in poor white people head that they are superior than black people. So they believe that. But they go through the same things we do. All the poverty, all the mishaps, all the bad luck. They go through all that in those rural areas. And that's what Trump was able to tap into, their fear, because they fear immigration. They fear black people because they feel like people are taking their jobs from them. Even though when I watched the KKK documentary, the dude asked me, he said, well, you know, what jobs are y'all applying for? I was like, oh, we ain't got no job. We ain't applying for no job. So, but do y'all feel like with the immunity that they're talking about, will police brutality get worse?
I definitely do.
I think it always has been worse. Always. I mean, through slavery, through everything. Rodney King, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. I mean,
and that's crazy because if somebody wasn't outside with a tape recorder, we would have never known. Then he got on there and told us to stand down. Do you see how you look? You got a blood clot in your eye, and you telling me to be civilized? To each his own, though. To each his own.
So you talking about Martin Luther King?
No, I'm talking about Rodney.
Oh.
Did you see that interview?
Oh yeah, they beat the hell out of
when
Rodney.
he got up there talking and was like, no, like y'all don't like.
Yeah, he was like, y'all just don't
stand down.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, besides the LA riots, I mean, black people do a lot of standing down. We ain't really the type to be like, we gonna grit our teeth and we used to taking L's. We gonna grit our teeth and we might march and sing a little bit, but that's it.
Yep.
That's it. We ain't riding no Capitol now. We know better.
They took the Panther Party from us, and we ain't been the same.
That's what I'm saying.
Only people go is hard, and I don't want to put a target on their back. That nation up in Philly.
Oh no, but they ain't like the Black Panther.
Nation
They not fucking with the nation.
No, they not like the Black Panther. If they was a threat like the Black Panthers, they got them boys about here.
But
yeah.
You need 5 things. You need your army, schools, hospitals, grocery stores, and I don't want to say churches. Did I say schools, emergency room? It's something. You could start a whole community. Them the 5 basic.
I don't see why black people don't start more communities.
Ooh.
And I'm not talking about, I'm not saying put an army because army brings threat. Right, army brings.
Well,
threat.
you
That's
have to
what
have
it is.
some line of. I say a line of defense.
Yeah, line of defense.
If you don't want to say
but,
it, to sound like
but don't say army or police because then that poses a threat to people.
Okay,
that,
so
that raises flags and
so
people might like,
say
what are they doing?
Let's say you make this black community, then what?
No, just keep building on it and try to create generational wealth in that community.
How?
What do you mean how?
The,
Through education.
The underlying thing, the thing with that is, at some point when we did have segregation and decivilization, our dollar was circulating through our community more than once. They wanted our dollar. They didn't. They came and got our dollar. Now we can integrate. Y'all gonna come over here with us. We gonna be cool.
I mean, they want the money. Yeah.
Cause once, they over there thriving. They over there. They can't buy Cadillacs, but they buying Lincolns. Oh no, they getting too uppity. They getting too beside.
Nah, but before they was doing that, they burned all the cities down.
That's what I'm
before
saying.
Before they did that, before they was like,
to
we take the money.
About it, you don't like these people, but they over here functioning. If I don't like somebody, I don't see them. Right. It's something that if you see them and they over here Gainesville, the one Tulsa, and then it's like, fuck it, we finna go blow that shit up just because somebody else thriving. Come on, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. When you talking about the dudes in Philadelphia, that's how I know they ain't popping like that. Because this thing, with the Black Panthers, they shot them boys and told you who did it. Yeah, we did it. CIA, FBI, yeah, we took them out. And they was like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it either. If they really want them dudes, they'll do the same thing. And then put a document out later with them on it and say, hey, yeah. Well, like, it's so many. If you go back and look at all these documents, it's documents former FBI agents. They say, yeah, we set these boys up, Malcolm L. Yeah, we get them. What y'all do?
Because
I'm saying, we used to taking L's, man. We don't do nothing.
Because what's the kind of that movie hurt my feelings, man?
Malcolm X?
No, that Judas and the Black Messiah. 21. If y'all had to ride down on somebody who was 21 like that, y'all knew that man was a threat.
Yeah.
It didn't give him sleeping medicine. Didn't come and ambush. Now they say he
now,
didn't feel
that
nothing.
Was messed up.
He was asleep, so I guess that's a peaceful way to go. But a 21-year-old, because he trying to keep his community
well, they
together.
called it the Black Messiah effect, right? Then they said that's the thing that was the code name for it, the Black Messiah.
That's crazy.
Dan, you got anything else to say on this topic before we get up out of here?
I do not. Just Trump 25.
They say America. Dan, you want to sell records, don't you?
So you saying you voted for Trump?
I ain't voting for nobody. I just like Trump.
Oh, you stayed at home? You protested?
Now that's what we need to talk about. Do you know? No. A lot of people. We can end on that. A lot of people did not actually vote.
Yep.
Class now dismissed.
Yep.
Hey,
thank y'all so
leave us out with some
much.
Dan, man.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Trill Academy podcast.
Class is now dismissed. You can't even get it out.
Because I'm like, class is now
dismissed. Get out of here.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all make sure y'all go download and listen to Dan D the Hitmaker. Go follow my boy. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us, do all that good stuff. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, all that. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good
Let's
night.
go. All that booty on your back with these brothers trying to cop it. Got me thinking all this ass, girl, can you pop it? I Wonder Woman, can you drop it? Wonder Woman, can you drop it? All that booty on your back with these brothers trying to cop it. Got me thinking all this ass, girl, can you pop it? I Wonder Woman, can you drop it? Wonder Woman, can you drop it? Seeing booty bouncing up and down is what I gotta watch. Even if you're trying to bounce it slowly up on my crotch. Top notch, okay, but if a butt not pretty hot, not trying to take her home to find out what that kitty got. Capiche? Man, I have the type of money that he got, but enough to make you shake so jealousy get city shot. And I like chicks with booty big, don't mind the titties now. With a crew like us, on my dick I give a committee a lot. Gotta prove yourself, why the crowd is standing? Make it bounce on the floor, see some clout landing. Promise you in one night, you see about $1,000. Couple G's just to show the world is outstanding. Doubt-handed, credit would be foul planning. Ass hotter than July to keep a child tanning. Girl, I dig the situation that you putting Dan in. Me and Dash wobbling together should be banned. All that booty on your back with these brothers trying to cop it. Got me thinking all this